Here are the old brine. I'm about to open her up. Like I said, getting rid of the king valves. Going to go to a different kind of valve, different metering device. We have some of that over here in my bag, and switch it over to 407C. She's an oldie, $29.91, but got to keep her going. You guys, I have the brine unit opened up on the side, so I can get to where I'm gonna put the new valves down here, and new expansion valve probably over in here. We'll see how I can mount it. Make sure I have enough room. We have our lost charge switch. We have a defrost sensor that has fallen apart. Where'd it go? Yeah, so it's not working very well anymore. So we'll see about that. I don't know if I have another defrost sensor on the truck. Either way, it's not going to be important right now because we're in the beginning of summer. So we'll get this thing cooling first and foremost and go from there. And they're going to the compressor, have a new equalizing line. It's going to go in for the new TXV. 5/8 to 5/8 slip, and then a bushing to take it down to 1/4 inch. We're just going to run into the side of the TXV over here. Once I position it finally, have to blow this up to 1/2 inch here. We have our TXV in right there, and then I'll put our new service valves in after I eliminate this section of pipe. Alright guys, I have my atypical system here under test pressure, just over 160 pounds. And I have my new dryer, which there wasn't one at all. A test pour down here. And my 2 service valves internal here. One of them has a tap on it, one of them doesn't. That's why I had to add a tap out here. And new outdoor TXV going into the outdoor coil. And that taps on up here. And I'll put the bulb in here in a minute. But I wanted to rework things, get those old valves out that leak so much that they are over there. I like the ball valves, they don't leak. Might as well not have another leak, so I had TXV to meter the refrigerant for the heat pump. And she should be in ship shape. Alright guys, I have my vacuum pump running. I have the micron gauge on it. It's kind of going down like a rocket. 2 valves there. 1 valve there, core is removed. Should have removed that last core first. Darn it, now I'm gonna have to do that. Wait a second, this doesn't work. What the world? It is 3 o'clock. I'm picking up my kids from school because my wife is sick. Ah, the joys of the single man company with a sick wife. So I've gone to pick up my kids from school, and I'm going to take them on home. And then I'm going to go back to the job and finish it up. That vacuum should be super done by the time I get back. Well guys, I picked up the kids. I brought them home from school. I got back in my truck. Back to work we go. It is 3:30. I know I got at least another hour or so over there. At least, and I have to take my daughter to a softball game at 6 o'clock, and my son's soccer team is having a pizza party. Thank God it's in the same complex, and then it'll be done for today. I'm tired already. I got out of the car after taking them back to the house. I was like, man, I feel like I already got off work, except there's more work to go, but that's all right. Keep on rolling. That's what I say. Keep on rolling. That's what I'm going to do. So my vacuum should be done like a boss. It should be done. And then I'll get to charging up the system, making sure adding the POE and all that good stuff. And we'll check on it whenever I get back. As micron gauge reaches 530. I shut it down a couple minutes ago. I'm letting it rise up, just giving it a few minutes just to make sure it doesn't get above 1,000. Doesn't look like it's going to be anywhere near that. So I'm just going to let it sit here for just a second, and then I'll be charging it up. Looks like the old 69 OANX024 needs 5 pounds of refrigerant, or 4.5 pounds. Probably ends up with about 5, but I'll start with 4 and go from there. They're around 590. It's been several minutes, so I'm going to call that good. And we're going to start charging the thing up here in a second. Guys, I'm putting the 407C in. Old R22 charge is about 4.5 pounds. So I'm going to put about 4 pounds in, and I can put some of the oil in here in just a second, which I think I'll do now, then complete the charge.